In her attempt to regain her current job, Julia Gillard's been forced to answer for the way she did her old one. The Prime Minister spent the day defending her handling of the $14 billion school building stimulus scheme. An independent review she ordered as Education Minister has found prices blew out as the money flowed. But Ms Gillard says the scheme worked to save jobs and she'd do it all again. Tony Abbott sees it differently. He says the findings are proof she can't be trusted to run an economy. Chief Political Correspondent Mark Sibkin.
Moving forward can be risky, especially when a forklift's moving backwards. Julia Gillard toured a distribution centre.
Whoops! Oh, lost my shoe.
The trip ended with a scene from Cinderella.
It fits.
It's not glass, thank you very much.
The Prime Minister was there to talk jobs, especially those saved by the government stimulus program.
Here in this country, we stepped up to protect jobs.
They did that in part by pumping $14 billion into schools, the so-called Building the Education Revolution.
This Australia-wide program is delivering much-needed infrastructure to school communities while achieving the primary goal of economic activity across the nation.
Brad Orgall's investigating allegations of waste and rip-offs. His task force received complaints from fewer than 3% of the schools involved in the program.
Majority of complaints raise, in our opinion, very valid concerns, particularly about value for money and school-level involvement in decision-making.
The program inflated building costs by up to 12%, with around half that caused by the speed with which the projects were rolled out.
I made a judgment about saving the country from recession by investing in schools. I stand by that judgment and I would make it again today.
Most of the problems were in New South Wales public schools, where the costs were significantly higher than the national average. There, more than 20% of the money went into management and design fees. And while libraries cost less than $3,000 per square metre in the state's Catholic schools, they cost more than $4,000 in government schools.
I welcome the scrutiny that this report brings. It has 14 recommendations and the government accepts them all.
If you can't manage a school hall program properly, you can't be trusted to manage a $1.1 trillion economy properly.
Leaders from elections past are still haunting this campaign. Mark Latham resurfaced in Parliament House.
It's a nice Canberra day.
A former Liberal leader gave Tony Abbott a leg up.
Please believe that we can win this election. Please believe that.
But another provided a put down.
In your view, is the coalition ready for government?
No.
No?
No.
Tomorrow, attention turns to a third former Prime Minister. Kevin Rudd will meet Julia Gillard in Brisbane, their first meeting in 6 frosty weeks. He's promised to help, and Julia Gillard insists no deals have been done to get him back in the tent. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.